Control your thoughts. I am on the brink of tell you the explanation you aren't and won't become successful. Once I tell you, you may think you recognize it but you don't know it. In other words, it's an invisible problem to you because you think that you recognize it. If you're able to realize that you just don't comprehend it, then finally you may have begun your journey to becoming successful. Your brain will provide the solution again, but it'll be what you recognize, so you'll know you recognize it. And you'll repeat the identical pattern again for the remainder of your life. You'll think you're stuck in a very rut, whereas the reality is you're just failing to find out the lesson. Because you're thinking that you already know the solution. You see, I do know how your mind works and that I know the way. It's 99% likely that you simply will read this and still fail to become what you desire to be right away. Because the very instant I tell you what it's, you leaving behind of your mind power and hand control of it over to the voice inside your head, who isn't you. After I've told you the solution, the voice in your head goes to mention something to you. And if you're a successful person, you'll hear one thing. If you're in failure, you may hear something else. I'll tell you what you heard afterwards and it'll tell you your current future. So just hear what you notify yourself, sit inside your mind as you read this. Read it and be in your mind as I'm getting ready to give away to you the important reason you're not successful yet. You don't know what you would like. You would like to make a decision absolutely what you would like from your life. Once you know that, then every step you are taking takes you within the direction of success. The real reason why you're not and won't ever achieve success, until you change, is that you simply think you recognize things that you simply don't actually know. But because you're thinking that you recognize them, you don't give them any thought. This is often your ego's most powerful illusion. It convinces you that you just understand it by saying, "Oh yes, I do know that." The solution in fact is simple. Rouse and realize that although you recognize it intellectually, this implies FK all. As if you're not applying it, it would have been better to not have ever known it in any respect. If you wish the answer, then all you have got to try and do is figure on actually knowing that you simply don't or are aware of it. Dig in at that time, because it is that the reason you're not successful yet. And once you recall at your life, maybe you may figure out that not knowing this possesses you here. But what would your life have seemed like if you had known where you wanted to travel 25 years ago? What's happened has happened. What is going to happen is right down to you learning to silence the voice in your mind in order that you, not it, can decide where you wish to travel. To rid yourself of this monster must be through with different thinking than the thinking which created this monster within the first place.